Hopefully we get started on the old think. Hey, yes, we are live. There we go. Excellent. Angus, good evening, my friend. How are you? Hit the Go Plus Plus because we can do. Got a few minutes before Carvanha Spotlight hour kicks into gear. Hello there, welcome in. Our last one was Global Go Fest 24, 14th of July 2024. 202 XL candy. Okay, we should actually, in that case, drop a mega. And I think watertight mega. Let's go with a Kyogre. Let's get a primal reversion going for the evening. It's just started to spit rain here, which is just fantastic. The whole day's been absolutely clear, and now it's going to chuck it down for the spotlight hour, which is lovely. Sue, hello. Good afternoon to you. I guess the only thing we can pray is that the weather changes to rainy, but it's 2 times evolution XP tonight, so if you're looking to gain some XP, just get your revolves done and dusted with a lucky egg on. That's alright. Not personally going to be doing that. We're going to run some daily incense. In fact, I'm just going to drop it right now and put some raw time on for like, I don't know, 40 something minutes. Let's do 42 minutes, there we go. Plus the 15. Just about covers the hour for the spotlight. Jerry, hello. Mike Griffin, good to see you, dude. How are you? How is everyone? Start of a new week. New event begins tomorrow with, dare I say, one of the better shinies from good old Gen 9. Do you know what makes this whole thing doubly worse? It's spitting rain, but it's also incredibly windy today. So, even if we put the umbrella on, it's gonna be a problem. Not really looking forward to it, but Daily Incense delivers 2 sheep straight off the bat. Chavalo, welcome to the stream. Good to have you on board. We've got Spotlight Hour in about 3 minutes here, anybody who's tuning in for that. We'll see if we get ourselves a shiny fish. Be quite a good one to play, because Mega Sharpedo is one of the few remaining megas to be released in Pokemon Go, and I'm actually going to get the umbrella up now. This is not bueno. There we go. Let's slowly wander around. Patrat. Not Shinny. Rianne, welcome to the stream. Hello. Alamo, welcome in as well. We did Moltres Max Monday yesterday, so there's a video up on the channel if you want to go and check that out. Haven't done any today. Been a bit too busy, unfortunately. But we did 5 last night as part of the Max Monday. There's a few dotted around, but I'll give them a bash tomorrow when we're out for the event. Because we don't have the numbers here, unfortunately.
I had one on my cluster.
A home or work cluster, should I say. You see there's one just down the road. Oh, there's actually a Carvanha spawning in. Well, let's get that caught. Then we get our encounter number. Let's see. Carvanha total, 203 XL candy. And 2,174 have been caught, or seen, should I say. Good luck, host of the shiny PvP show. Thank you very much. I'd much rather have a good old Shundo, just because, obviously, Shundo Mega, but that is very wishful thinking. We always say this. Javolo, listening back to the start of the Incense podcast, got to episode 9. Oh my goodness me, been brilliant listening back. I applaud you for listening back all that way. Oh my goodness me. What is the audio quality like on that? Because I haven't listened back to the early stage of the podcast in years. That was when we were still in the Zoom days. I think episode 19 was the first one when we moved to Riverside. Oh, they're turning right. Nice. Fantastic. We're going to run. Run and die. 1 minute to go. Stuffle. Not the orange one. And there is 6 o'clock. So now Spotlight Hour begins. Might as well whack on a star piece since we have some roar of time. Star piece and Lukey egg. There we go. Good stuff. Listened to some old episodes last year. Again, Mike, I commend you for doing such a thing. Trekking back that far through. We start with a Demon Fish 666. Telepathy, welcome into the stream. Good to have you here. And I think rather sadly, it's not changed to rainy weather. Shelmet, that's going to be shiny boosted this Sunday. Spotlight Hour's bonus today is Double Evolution XP. So, if you've got some Pidgeys, Pidoves, Wurmpools, Caterpies, Weedles, the 12 candy evolutions, it'll be worth evolving those, unless you, like me, don't necessarily need XP. We're already fighting with rain on the screen. Oh my days. Please stop. Stewie16H, hey, good to see you in a stream, dude. How are you doing? Yeah, Sue's right. We had to go downhill to go uphill. It's really a question of getting a Galarian bird. Did anybody else struggle to get a G-bird during the course of the last event? I swear, the Lunar New Year event, I ran daily incense almost every single day of the event and didn't see a single G-bird. It was so difficult to get one through all of the Onyx and Ekins and everything. Skodoopy. Not the red one. Hooray. Go best friends on next interaction. Oh, nice. It's about time after all these years. It's always a slow process with me. Next interaction. Should we do a gift, or do you want to time it with a raid or something? Let's go. You're tapping your phone wrong. Is that someone's advice of how to take down a max battle? I mean, I understand if you're like stabbing your phone, but you don't need to do that. But how anyone taps that, as long as you tap the screen and it functions, it should be okay. Ooh, nice. Too cold outside, fair enough, telepathy. It's been a right old mix here, to be honest. 3 in 1 on 1 incense. Nice. Okay, maybe it was just my RNG. No G-birds during the course of the Lunar New Year event. Bit of a shame. We'll have to see if that changes today and tomorrow, shall I say. Oh my god, rain. Stop already. It's because it's windy, so the rain's going sideways. Had a rocket balloon. Wolverine, hello dude, how are you? Buff physique isn't just for show. Okay, well, maybe we'll try and do that balloon in a second. Do all the different Carvanha. Mag Floof, lovely to see you in the stream. How's it going? At least we actually have some XL candy to grind for tonight. Wasn't quite the same with Yungoos last week. Don't necessarily need Mega Yungoos. Here we go. Oh my god, stop. There's the rain on the screen. Just glorious. Shiny Scatterbug. Is that the I assume that's the Scattered to the Winds event or wherever it was, because that was such a random title, it never occurred to me that it could have been Scatterbug. But that's going to be one hell of a tricky chase, trying to get the shiny of all different various patterns. Don't forget, you've got 3 in the family. 18 different patterns. Ball pattern that hasn't been released just yet. I've got lovely lag. Fantastic. It's now a dead spot.
Go back then. Go back.
Are we back? Hello? I'm hoping we come back. It was a little bit of a dead signal area there. Yeah, this seems to be a problematic area. We'll try and clear this area. Are we back again? Back again. Back on my end. Okay, good stuff. Can't go too far into South Ealing then. I love the signal dead spots. It has been reported that basically all over, I think it's all over London, because there are lots of things happening with the general network. It's not just one service provider. There's like signal interruptions happening, which means that on a regular basis, new dead spots appear here and there every single day. There's a new different place. So it's really rather irritating to have to deal with. I mean, you may remember last week for Raid Hour, we went to do the Zapdos Dynamax, and the place where it was just so happened to be a dead signal spot. Now it turns out where Francesco needs to go, because I sort of just wandered with him. South Ealing petrol station. Bad signal spot this week, apparently. Angus, get better soon. It is the season for a bit of a cold, and prioritise your health over snakes for the Lunar New Year. Ooh, nice. Triumph. Fabulous. Triumph Spitfire. Let's go. 208. That, fun enough, is the most recent episode of the Incense podcast. If you haven't listened to it, we had Alan Surprise, who was Zoe 2.0's other half. He jumped on the show for a chatter about, goodness me, lots of random stuff. The new species of funnel web spider. Ooh, so close to a Nundo. 101 stats. Look at that trash. Fantastic. Kerry Young, good evening to you. How are you doing? Hope all is well with you. Honestly. Oh, okay, we're back there. They just decided to cut me off. It's ridiculous. It just keeps moving. Is it actually raining?
No.
Don't necessarily need that umbrella up then. Okay, we can save ourselves a little bit. Jeez. It's getting incredibly tiresome, I've got to admit. Thank you, Sue, for sharing that link. There you go. So it's on YouTube, it's on all podcast platforms as well. It's a very good lesson. Hopefully we don't have any more dead spots dotted around. It would be less than productive. Okay.
I know.
Good on you, Andrew. It seems to unfortunately be it's the UK and EU store that's playing silly buggers with us, unfortunately. So US store is sort of okay. It's just the extra stuff to have to deal with. But thanks for grabbing the incense merch, dude. Let's go to the left.
Marta said that she got one of your cluster is a rank 1 for PvP.
Wow. Is it usable for PvP? I thought Sharpedo was too glassy.
You know? It's there. It's around studios.
Oh, let's carry on up the road. Yeah, let's go.
It's not 98 cities.
I've not heard of anybody really using Sharpedo in a good old PvP. Got to stock up on the incense stuff, Andrew. Absolutely. You got the mix of some LA stuff, some New York stuff from last year. There you go. It's very tempting to dive into the Moltres, but it's there for another day. Should be able to take it down tomorrow. So Menace is a shadow. Is Shadow Carvanha in the rotation at the moment, or is that sort of not a thing? Because I haven't seen it in Water Grunts or Dark Grunts. In which case, it's a bit of a shame. You sort of see, okay, a semi-relevant meta Pokemon just physically can't be obtained because they decided not to put it in the rotation. Ooh, we've got a large elephant. Not native to Ealing, but I'll take it for some Stardust. Good old Don fan. Exactly. Spol arrows for JT to get his Shundo. I'm sure he'll be checking his clusters and everything. 1-star goodness. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, 3 designs, man. Thanks for grabbing them over the course of 2024.
At least at the moment to go one is okay.
Fingers crossed.
At least.
Fingers crossed. $777 luck improved. Oh yes. No hundo. There's a spare. It would be possible to get a Nundo tonight because there is no weather boost, so a 000 stat is very much a possibility. Black Scorpion Lair. It's been a couple of weeks, Hess. Good to have you back in the stream. How are you doing? probably need to refresh the game to get the pop-up in-game for the Scatter to the Winds event. But yeah, Shiny Scatterbug is dropping. Not in any wild spawns or anything, it's still locked behind the postcard feature, so I definitely suggest trying to find those Pokemon, or those people should I say, in the regions where you haven't got a gift or postcard from. Grabbed the Hundo Centric this morning, smash in, one for the collection, Mike. Lovely. Oh, how dare you, Carvanha. What have you done?
I'm best bud with the shiny.
Hey. Well done. Squeeze on through. There we go. Squeeze on through. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to turn off the AR mode so I can actually do some buddy stuff.
The winner will be proud of me.
Oh, the Glade.
The Glade, yeah.
Deleting mostly all my postcards for that event. Definitely worth going through, seeing the ones that I tend to pin and unpin as I go. So nothing gets clogged in the system, but sometimes the lag and delay on pinning postcards means that some sneak through the net. But I quite like that. I mean, it's one of those events where we get a new shiny release, but it's kind of a long game. So the event is a way of saying, bookmark here. This is when it starts. And from there on, you'll have a chance of getting a shiny Scatterbug. I seem to remember, God, I think it was actually Sao Paulo City Safari. Jeroen had a glitch, Jeroen026.
Yeah.
He had a glitch on his game where he encountered a shiny Scatterbug by accident because he'd encountered the shiny Pokemon just beforehand, pinned the gift, encountered the Scatterbug, and it actually showed the shiny. Since then, Niantic have patched it, but then now it's coming out as a shiny later this month, which I think is quite cool. And possibly quite good ahead of Unovator. And also, anybody who's on my friends list, Patreon Squad peeps, if you open my gifts while I'm in LA, there'll be gifts coming from the Rose Bowl and all kinds of stuff. I'll do my very best to send as many gifts as I can do. Yeah, I saw there was a nice little shiny boost on Pidgey. Anybody who's lacking a Pidgey shiny, try and get your catches in. I know Ian will be bouncing off the ceiling with joy. Yay, Barboach. It's the wrong fish. But I'll take it. After spending all my Stardust and stuff and then having to max that Moltres from yesterday, I need Stardust. If I'd second moved it last night, just like somebody in the comments told me I should do, I would have a grand total of about 50k dust remaining. Spent a lot of dust recently. Need to organise a lucky trade. Yes. Wolverine. Did we decide, Andrew, what we're doing? I feel like we should wait for shiny Curums with the Unovator tag from the Rose Bowl. That'd be quite something. Try and get black and white Curums. I feel like that's going to be the goal. Meh. Probably.
It was 98.
Oh no. Riley, welcome into the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, time to see. Will the signal survive? Honestly, we started streaming here and it was absolutely fine. Chances, yes, Kyurem is fine. Fantastic. Shiny Kyurem, hopefully with Unova tag. 2 chances. Park day is Friday. I think you're doing Saturday if I remember correctly. No. We'll be in the park all 3 days. Our official gameplay day is Friday, but we'll be in the park on Saturday and Sunday too. Obviously, recording equipment and commitments for podcast stuff has to be done. Okay. Francesca's venturing into a dark alleyway. And there, all of the Carvanha have just decided to spawn in. Finally. Mega Pidgeot. Yeah, the shiny is a very nice one indeed, PLC. I'd very much agree. There aren't too many Megas that have a bad shiny, really. Because the ones that did have a bad shiny, like Gengar and Garchomp, their Megas kind of got the shiny that the base form should have had, with a bit of extra exuberance, which I really like. See you Friday. Fantastic. Best Kyurem I've got is a shiny 93 Lucky from Ian Vassafal. So Alamo, with your 100% of Kyurem ready to go and best buddied, which form would you choose first? Black or white? Black or white Kyurem? I think I'd have to prioritise black Kyurem. I think black Kyurem has the better stats out of the two. Doing a mugging speed run. Maybe. He's gone down this pathway. Somewhere down there. Shiny Gengar is a mystery to me. Unfortunately, nothing that can be done. It's just one of those shinies that got done over badly, which is weird because like Ghastly wasn't too bad, but then Gengar, particularly in Pokemon Go, really got a turn down. Some shinies in Pokemon Go, because of the 3D sprites and everything, they pop really well, much better than other games. I'd say shiny Golett is in that camp, but shiny Gengar definitely got the short end of the stick.
I don't know. Jeez.
Leaning towards black, kind of want to know what moves they get. Alamo, you can actually look up and see on the Unova Tour, Go Tour part of Pokemon Go's website, and you'll see that if you have a Kyurem that has Glaciate, when you fuse it, they'll learn different moves, different exclusive moves. So, double check which one Black Kyurem gets, but both the exclusive moves that the forms get are damn good. Is he coming back? Like, he's just disappeared down the alleyway and there's no return. Strange. Podcast, yes, we'll be on at 8 again. Probably just 8:10 carry, I would say, for the podcast recording. Since we're waiting for Francesca, let's do our buddy. Get some hearts for the Lundosari Chew I got from Marta. Very cool one to have picked up. Happy days. Lovely. Walking with us. Is he coming back? Just said he disappeared off to go and get a stop. I was like, do I just wander off? can't wait around forever. And start making some steps. Got spawns to check. Gonna miss the beginning of the recording. Damn. Meeting at 8 p.m. Hopefully it's not a too long a meeting, so you can jump in some way through the show. But hey, work priority. Understandable. Ash Ketchum, welcome to the stream. No shiny as of yet. Oh, but a nice little Stardust boosted Staryu on Daily Incense. I'll have that. Yeah, no shiny. Carvanha, of course, is the good old standard 1 in 512 shiny rate or so. So try and get a shiny of it. Somewhat could be a miracle. But our last shiny was actually part of GoFest 2024, the global event. July. Let's go. Where did you go? You said you were just going to get a stop.
Yeah, but then I carry on to the other side, sorry. Because I said, go, carry on. I will chase you.
The Italian man took a shortcut. Didn't tell me.
The park was actually open. So.
Yeah. Sue, good luck with your meeting and everything. See you tomorrow for some Dialga. Shiny Staryu. Shiny Staryu. Staryu needs another event feature. Hasn't really been an event for a very long time. Can we get the Water Festival coming back, please? We haven't had one of those in actually quite a long time.
Considering how empty is July and August.
Yeah.
Probably then this is the lower event.
I like myself a Stardust boosted Pokemon. Get a Staryu Spotlight Hour. That'd be something. Angus, enjoy Q&A and concerts. I don't know who that is, but enjoy. Only, oh, it was a tiny Carvanha. Hooray. And good old Corfish. Corfish, that was released, I think, as part of Severe Safari Zone back in 22. Good fun memories of that event. Come on. Oh, failed the quick catch. Nice. Two shiny G-Max Kinglers. Very nicely done. How many battles did you have to do, Alano? So I got one shiny out of 6 battles. 6 battles we did or something like that. Angus, it may be pouring where you are, but do you at least have rainy weather boost in the game? Because that's like one of the most potent insults, I would say, is if it's actually raining and tipping it down, but then it's not raining in game. Particularly tonight, would have been quite good to have a rainy boost on Carvanha. 35 battles, jeez. And no shiny for Andrew. Ouch. It sort of stings doubly worse just because at the end of the day all you end up with is a Kingler in your storage. Yes, it has a Gigantamax form, but I don't know. I was tempted to make a video because I think we talked about it on a previous stream, but Niantic have done... I mean, it's a genius strategy. Like, whoever thought of this is an absolute, marketing genius. But it's a big kick in the stomach to anybody who's played this game over the past 8 and a bit years, because they've almost done a hard reset where everyone has to start again and get their Pokemon, because Dynamax Pokemon are the only ones that can go into Dynamax and Gigantamax battles, but they can also be used as regular Pokemon for raids, trades, PvP if you really needed to, rocket battles. They just don't Dynamax. So you have to start all over again. And I was like, well, okay, all of that progress, all of those raids, etc., now mean nothing. But you still have usability of your old stuff. It just can't be taken into the newest form of battle. I don't know, it's one of those. I don't necessarily mind because it gives reason and strategy to go and get some Pokemon that may otherwise just kind of have fallen down the back of the sofa in usableness. But, hey. Yeah, he seems to be going hardcore on Dialga. Going hardcore on Dialga, but I'm sort of all Dialga'd out, really. Raided enough for the origin form. I did just see BT Grinds. Hey, BT Grinds, good to see you in the chat, dude. How's the luck been for the green fish? Non-existent, I would say, but hey, we keep on trying. How are you doing? I sniped into your... It was a couple of days ago, I think. I sniped into one of your Dialga raids, and then I was like, oh, I can actually pop in stream. And you just finished. Literally. So thanks very much for joining, everybody. See you later. And cut off. I was like, timing couldn't have been any worse on that one. A large Carvanha. Nice. Shame it couldn't have been a giant shiny. Also don't like how the G-Max move is locked. Yeah, in a way. You're sort of locked into whatever you get given. Because it would have been really usable if we could actually TM Gigantamax Lapras to have the water G-Max move, rather than having to, do an entire other G-Max form, really. Good old Kanto Revisited. That's an event that just seems to be running on and on forever and ever and ever. I mean, honestly, you won't go for a walk with Pokemon Go on without seeing a Meowth or a Jigglypuff or a Machop in the wild. There's always some Kanto. Another Barboach from Daily Incense. Wow. Do you keep all of your XXS and XXS Pokemon? No. XXS, I'll trade them if I can do, just for, S and Gs. But XXLs, I'll kind of just be like, look at the events that are coming up and see, could they be used for a showcase in the next month? If not, again, they'll either get binned or traded. Peter, welcome into the stream. And Fred Bricks, welcome in as well. Any shinies? Unfortunately, no shinny as of yet. It's very tempting to jump in and do the Sobble, actually. Can I do the Sobble? No? Okay, I'll just hit ready. Easy. I quite like a hundo. Hundo Sobble. K-Dunks, good to see you in the stream. How's it going? Late to the party. Appreciate the snipe. Hopefully next time we have a better timing. Yes, fingers crossed.
Another one that will get the G-Max over.
Eventually. Whenever they'll get around to the Gigantamax. I reckon we'll have the Kanto starters again before we get the Gen 8 ones.
Oh, probably. Consider how many people could not do it. So.
Why should we keep XXS Pokemon? That's a question I actually have. Because other than having a trophy or something fun from a trade, like, an XXS hundo or something like that, they don't serve a purpose. Not until Niantic eventually decide to do the switch and have the showcases either featuring just XXS, or I think they should have the Pokestop with 2 showcases, one for the biggest, one for the smallest. Personally. Anyway, I think we want to see... I forget the number you want to see for Sobble. Not that. I think it's 620 or 627. One of those 2 numbers. But there we go. Yeah, the extra small Rattatas, it's to do with weight. That's the annoying thing. The XXS Rattatas that you need for that medal, it needs to be less. Oh, it's 91. Could be worse. I'll trade it to somebody. They need to be less than 3.13 kgs, I think it is. And the Magikarps for the medal need to be heavier than 13.13 kgs. That's how the medal decides it. It's a very weird, points that they decide, all right, that's a big Magikarp. But that's how it is, unfortunately. It would give a reason if the showcases actually showcased tiny Pokemon as well as large Pokemon. No, they haven't. In nearly 18 months of showcases existing, they haven't swapped it, and they really should. Also, 18 months since showcases were added, and they have not moved location ever.
Really,
Like, even though they say in every event, they say they'll be appearing at different Pokestops. They never do. They never ever do.
I still have one in my city in Italy, in my house.
Just ridiculous.
Yeah.
We need an official word from Niantic on if they're going to do tiny showcases. I think they should. But again, it's one of those, if they bother. B-Bar, good to see ya. How's the day treating you? We're still chasing a nice shinny fish. But there's no Sparkle Joy as of yet today. And to be honest, I'll happily hold off on the Shiny Luck if we're going to get Shiny Nimble tomorrow. That'll be the chase tomorrow. Need to find out which field research task is going to give you the Nimble and how good the spawns are, and chase it. Have you claimed your Scientist Pikachu? I haven't even got to the point of unlocking the encounter yet. I think my showcase medal is at gold on like 68 or something like that. Showcase wins. It's the problem of being in a big city. Honestly, you have to keep an eye on your showcases that you're in until about 2 minutes until 8 o'clock when the showcases end, because the air support just goes around and then just takes all the spots. They honestly just go and take the wins instantly like that, and you're like, well, there is no way to compete with that. The only one I found that was quite good, actually, and I have a screenshot of it, it's my first triple win ever, was Rookidee. Because during that event, obviously, you could only get them from either eggs or magnetic lures. And I got very lucky. The 3 showcases I put myself in, I had 2 XXL Rookidee from lures, and then 1 from an egg that was quite big, and won 3 showcases with them. I was like, that's actually a turnout of events. That was great. B-Bar, thank you so very much for the super chat that's just popped on through for a little bit of shine luck. Really appreciate your extra support, my dude. Thank you. Just as we pick up the wrong kind of bird. Look at that, Tranquil. I don't think I've ever gone. For the last 3 months, there's always been a Tranquil on my daily incense, every single day. Doesn't matter what it is, it's always a Tranquil. BC Grinds. Wonder if Nimble will be coming off of mossy lures. If so, it could be a way to hunt them for the 1 hour lures. We will have to see, because of course, bug type, boosted off the mossy lures. The only problem with that is unless it's like, Rukidi was with the magnetic lures being specifically stated that it comes off of that one, you'll probably just get a bunch of other, grass and bug types coming off of the mossy lures, which would be a shame. Never got that bird. I always get Tranquil. Tranquil and Herdia, which is the second stage of Lillipup's evolution. Those two Pokemon, always off daily incense. Where's my showcase wins? Let's have a look down here. Oh, it would help if my Go Plus Plus didn't reset the damn thing. Here, 65 wins. There we go. Still got some progress to go. There we go. I haven't even taken a look at the XL candy that we've been getting. Maybe it's going to be good. Yeah, Paris comes off mossy lures. Beedrill regularly comes off mossy lures as well. So that will give good Stardust on that front, which is real nice. But honestly, all eyes on APAC, as usual. Oh, look at that, we've got Carablast on the daily incense as well. Another one of the Comday Pokemon for Sunday. Nice. Good luck if you need those shinies. I do need one shiny Shelmet. Other than that, it's going to kind of see which one sparkles the most, I guess. Great stuff. The little blue thing. Oh, Rukidi. I don't know. It's one of these Pokemon again. There's more and more of these Pokemon in the game where they come in for one event, and then after that they just disappear. They're gone. You can't ever get them again until Niantic decides to put them back in. Rukidi should have stayed in 2K eggs, I think, at least.
One of the most common.
So now, I don't think you can actually get Rukidi anymore.
No.
It's exactly the same as Fido, Sinistee. Honestly, there's so many Pokemon that Niantic just lock behind an event and then you can't ever get them again. The one that comes to my mind is Kamala. Kamala was added for an event for a week, less than a week, in 23. Then it was removed from the game for an entire year, and then it was brought back in for the Slumbering Sands, I think it was, event with its shiny release. And now it's kind of available as a general spawn, which is fine, but you had to wait 12 months for it to actually come back into the game at all. Which I don't think is very nice. There should be some field research task reward always that gives you something. Miss Fido. I miss Fido as well. If Fido was in some kind of field research task dotted around, I'd be quite happy to go and chase him, see what's around. Alright, there we go. B-Bar with 177 showcase wins. Damn. Absolutely smashing it, dude.
What's the boxer? It's still in 10K? I don't think.
No, it's not. Since Go Wild, you haven't been able to get it again. It's just another one of those Pokemon. Yes, I have. I think there was a video where I had it on. That pink square glitch for the Zygarde cells. It's a hysterical glitch because you just make sure you tap in the middle of the giant pink square to actually pick up your Zygarde cell. It's Spotlight Hour here in the United Kingdom. Spotlight Hour is 6 to 7 p.m. your local time. So here in the UK it's 6:45 in the evening. Come on, Carvanha. Play nice. And Bidoof off incense. Maybe that'll be our shiny. Come on, Bidoof. Will it be? No. Lovely. If only. then see it in GBL rewards. It was definitely available during the event from GBL, but again, one of those Pokemon where I don't know if it's still in GBL right now or if it's not. I am not high enough rank to be able to let you know. That's all. I don't think Daily Incense is going to do us any favours tonight either, unfortunately. We're getting all the good CPs. I like a funky number CP, to be honest. They're quite a nice little collectible thing. Come on, fish. Although next week's Spotlight people is here, it's another fish. Love disc. If you need that golden heart, but it's double dust. So, ooh, Dunsparce, hello. Not that we've seen enough of those over the course of the last event. And still never picked up a shiny of it. After all these years, still never got a shiny Dunsparce. LA still looks set to be happening. Yeah, still looks like it's going ahead. Had no word from Niantic that they've cancelled it because they've put forward various different plans. So I wonder. Alamo, nice, shiny Ferroseed. BT Grinds, I forget, are you coming to LA? LA or New Jersey Go Fest? Come on, no. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue. Lol. Just maybe. You'll be at LA. Fantastic. When's your park day? What's your park day? We can get you on a live bit for the podcast. Hand you a microphone in the Rose Bowl. Oh, speak of the devil, look, there's a Nimble.
Ooh.
That's why I think Daily Incense during the course of the next event that starts tomorrow, 10 a.m. your local time. Nimble comes off Daily Incense all the time. I reckon it's going to be a very good way to do it, but we'll have to see whether Daily Incense versus regular event incense is a good idea. It also depends on how much Nimble spawns. Shiny Ordino's been out in the game. God, when was that released? Was that 2021 Go Fest, I think? I'll have it all look, because I definitely got a shiny Ordino as part of a Go Fest way, way back. Yeah, 21. Go Fest 2021. That was when it was one of the new releases, I think. Saturday, but trying to switch it to Friday. Or whatever day you're there, dude. I'll ping you a message, man, because we've got to meet up for sure. And we'll get you on the pod. Get you on the live section of the podcast. We would be quick catching, but I keep messing it up. Always hope when it's a shiny when we encounter one. Well, fingers crossed, Sealer, if you haven't got it, but Ordino is one of those remaining megas. I joke about it all the time, but I do wonder if Mega Ordino will eventually make its way to the game this year.
I bet on that and camera.
There's some mediocre megas, and there's some good megas yet to come. Normal's not been weak. Tempting, although it seems to be Bunnelby most of the time. Always like Ordino's design. I like the shiny, definitely. It's a nice one. Absolutely cool to meet up. Got to do it, man. Got to do it. looking forward to LA. It's just going to be, good crowd. Yeah, it was a good couple of years. 22 was when live events kicked off again. That were travel focused. Mega Audience, the only one left. No, I think there are about 6 or 7 megas remaining. Gallade was one of the final few. There's Camerupton Sharpedo, there is Ordino, of course, there's Metagross, and the 2 Mewtwo's. Then we know that they'll save Metagross for something good. Although, hysterically, they'll have to do something with Mega Metagross to make it better, because Sunsteel Strike Duskmane Necrozma is a better Steel-type attacker than Mega Metagross will be at the current state of the game. And indeed, Legends ZA, which releases, should be towards the end of this year, surely, will be dropping a whole bunch more. So maybe Niantic have timed their releases very well for the next batch. There are quite a few Pokemon that would suit to get new Megas, of course, because it's kind of loosely based on Gen 6. The Gen 6 starters would probably be very good candidates to get new Mega forms, but from what people have been saying online and leaks and things like that, I think that Flygon is hotly tipped to get the Mega as well. What they'll do with the design is an entirely different matter. Well, there's plenty of Megas they could make. Well, there's no real restrictive format on it, because we've seen solo basic Pokemon getting Megas like Marwile and Absol. 2 stages like Houndoom, and Altaria, and then obviously the big 3 stages like the Gen 3 starters, Tyranitar, Salamence, etc. So really what they could pick is entirely up to them. Have we got a shiny yet? No, not tonight, unfortunately. No shiny on the stream. In fact, Daily Incense has just finished. No shiny on Daily Incense.
You will know on the 27th.
Well, that's fine. Mega Tyrantrum. Ooh, that'd be something, wouldn't it? That would be... I'd be very down for that. And just make an even bigger T-Rex. Yeah. That would be very cool. Because, of course, we've got, Mega Fossil Pokemon. Mega Aerodactyl is one, so... There you go. That would suit very well. There's 6 minutes left to go. No Hundo Carvanha Court and no Nundo. That's a shame. Absol, yes, pretty useless Dark-type Mega, but Marwile does serve a very interesting part in the meta where, because of its typing, Steel and Fairy, it would be the ideal Mega to bring in versus a Fairy type, just because you'll give the Steel type damage boost in the raids to everyone, but you also get, because it's active and Mega Evolved, you'll get the Fairy type catch candy boost. So for example, a versus Enamorus that's coming into raids on Thursday, it would be quite a good Mega to run, but unfortunately I don't have one at tier 3. I've not been preparing well enough. Ooh, we can pop a sheep in, maybe. I don't know, shiny. What should we whack in here? Let's put the party hat Wobbuffet in here. Sure. Normal Pokemon. Normal type Pokemon are pretty useless, really, in the main thing of the game. Because they're all weak. They're not super effective against anything, but they are weak to fighting. Really, normal type Pokemon are just, good bulky things. to put into gyms. That's why you see gyms with Snorlax and Blissey, etc. in them. Can you catch a Dynamax Kingler? No, because there aren't any around. Gigantamax Kingler was part of a Max Battle Day. It was only available for 3 hours on the Saturday. We do have a video covering that event if you want to go and check that out on the channel. But at the moment, it's regular Dynamax stuff. And Moltres. Moltres is in the battles. We'll be tackling some Moltres tomorrow, that's for sure.
The next one will be dogs.
Dogs would be interesting. I wonder if they'll do Dynamax Mewtwo for a Go Fest.
I'm sure that they will
that'd be
release
fun.
the Dynamax before the Mega.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm sure 100%.
Yeah. What's the best way to get Golden Raz? Raids, really, yeah. But probably tier 1 and tier 3 raids, because you won't have to use them to catch the raid boss. I think you can get Golden Razes coming out of GBL rewards as well, but it's very much a lottery on that one. You'll very likely just pick up a TM instead. Ooh, 5Ks. A Kamala. Let's see if something's going to shine in here. There we go. Sorry Pikachu was actually part of the, what was it, Diwali? Festival of Lights event that was localised this year to India, that sort of region of the world. I had a couple of players who were over in that area and a couple of our squad who travelled over there for the event, so they sent raid invites out. I was very lucky to pick up the shiny from Barside 2, who sent a lucky invite, but the Lundo we've got as our buddy was a random trade that went Lundo. Just swapping all the costume Pokemon with my other half, and happened to get a hundo, which is amazing. Come on, Carvanha, I've got less than 2 minutes to go. The thing with Dynamax battles is you only get so tiny rewards. You get like, what, 1 golden raspberry per battle, whereas raids you can get 2 or 3 or even up into 10 if you do a tier 5. So that's the only thing. Come on, fish. 1 minute to go. Should I max out the Hundo Dynamax Wooloo? Yes, I would say so. If it's a Hundo Dynamax, definitely. The thing with Wooloo, or should I say evolve it up to Dubwool, get it evolved to Dubwool, it gets very interesting moves, so you can utilise it in different metas. I think it gets double kick, and it gets another different type of move. So you could utilise it as a fighting type, which would be quite interesting. So there you go. Raids of higher amounts. Yeah, exactly. Mega Raid's the best for safety for the easy of catch. Potentially, depending on what the Mega is, of course. Some Megas, like Tyranitar that's coming in on Thursday, that is going to be an annoying one to try and catch just because it likes to jump and attack a lot. I think I've seen somebody solo Moltres, but the Dynamax Moltres you have to, in fact that's 7 o'clock right there, the Dynamax Moltres you have to have a specific moveset, you have to have absolutely maximum, maxed out counters, the right strategy and the right set of circumstances to make it work. You're much better to try and duo it if you've got good counters. If you want to learn more about Dynamax Moltres, I've got a battle guide on the channel, and I've also got the Dynamax Monday where you can actually see battles being done in practice. But we already searched for a 4-star. Doubt we'll have picked one up in the last however long. No Hundo and no Nundo tonight. And of course no shiny Carvanha, which is, Not unexpected, unfortunately, but we gave it the best shot. So that is Spotlight Hour coming to a conclusion. If you're new here, I would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. We're going to be back live streaming tomorrow for Dialga Raid Hour, and there is still time, people, to go and drop your in-game name and your friend code in a comment on the Gigantamax Kingler Battle Day video. You can find it on the channel. If you comment on that, I'm going to go through tomorrow morning and add people for the raid hour if they want some Dialga invites. You do need remote passes to do that, but if you want to do one raid or the full 5, that's entirely up to you. It's going to be Dialga's final day in the raid rotations, because then on Thursday we have Enamorous Incarnate form in raids for the first time as a general raid boss, not elite raid boss. But thank you very much for joining, everybody. It's been really, really awesome, good fun as always. And good luck for your Spotlight Hour. Good luck for the start of the small but whatever it is, strong event. Very best of luck. Thank you very much for the super chats that came through tonight. And a big shout out to the mod squad as well for all of your help and effort you put into these streams with me. Really appreciate it. But I'll see you all in the next one. Do take care.